Utah is a place of breathtaking natural beauty and endless opportunities for outdoor recreation. From the majestic peaks of the Wasatch Range to the Red Rock Canyons of southern Utah, the state is a true paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. Skiing, snowmobiling, hiking, and camping are just a few of the many activities that drew visitors from around the world to the Beehive State. Among the many who were attracted to Utah was a man called Ken Block. He was a pioneer in the sports world, a true daredevil, and an innovator. As co-founder of DC Shoes and Hoonigan Racing, he pushed the boundaries of what was possible and inspired others to do the same. On January 2, 2023, a tragic accident occurred that completely turned the world of extreme sports upside down. This is the story of Ken Block. Ken Block was born on November 21, 1967 in Long Beach, California, and from a young age, he was fascinated by extreme sports. Like so many, he started with skateboarding and BMX riding, but his passion for speed and adrenaline eventually introduced him to rally riding. With his unique skills and fearless attitude, he quickly made a name for himself in the motorsports world. He co-founded the clothing and footwear company DC Shoes, and later, the automotive lifestyle brand Hoonigan Industries. But it was his Gymkhana series of viral videos that truly launched him into the spotlight. In these videos, he could be seen performing incredible stunts and tricks with his Ford Fiesta rally car in various locations around the world, leaving audiences in awe. As his fame grew, Ken began participating in global rally competitions, including the World Rally Championship and the X Games. He also created a YouTube channel where he shared his races, stunts, and car collection with millions of fans around the world. But Ken's career was not limited to rallying. He also competed in the America Rallycross Championship.
Actually, the end of it, the middle part I could do without.
And managed to win several times, adding even more accomplishments to his already impressive resume. Ken Block has become a true icon in motorsports, and his name is synonymous with speed, skill, and determination. His story is one of passion and dedication to his craft, and continues to inspire fans around the world. Despite his success in the rally car racing world, Ken Block was not satisfied and had a burning passion to become a legend in the sport. With his business acumen and competitive spirit, he quickly made a name for himself in the sport. From 2005 to 2014, he dominated the sport, winning 16 national titles and winning 5 medals at the X Games. Alex Renton, the executive producer of Top Gear, said, "Ken was a trailblazer in the automotive industry. When he released Gymkhana 1 in 2008, he had the entire Top Gear office wide-eyed in amazement. We had the pleasure of working with Ken on several occasions over the years, and his contributions were always so memorable and exciting for our audience. We were honored to have had the chance to work with him and learn from him." Ken Block was a true multi-sport athlete, excelling in motocross, skateboarding, and rallying. However, it was his work behind the camera that made him a household name. He was a master at documenting his car races on social media, showcasing his skills and thrilling stunts to a worldwide audience. His YouTube page is proof of his popularity and influence. It was the reason for America's burgeoning appreciation of motorsport, as he shared his passion for the sport with the world through exciting videos and behind-the-scenes footage. Block's unique blend of skills, both behind the wheel and behind the camera, made him a true icon in action sports. Despite his success, Block never lost his love for extreme sports and shifted his focus to Hoonigan Industries, a clothing brand for car enthusiasts, where he took on the role of head Hoonigan In Charge and co-owner and led the company to success. This success story was unfortunately short-lived. It was a cold and chilly morning on January 2, 2023 in Utah. Ken Block was eager to spend his holiday on a snowboard in scenic Wasatch County. The wind was blowing and the weather was perfect for a day on the slopes. At 55, Ken was in the prime of his life, an experienced and adept action sportsman. He set off on his snowmobile, eager to explore the steep slopes and enjoy the beautiful mountain scenery. But as he headed deeper into the mountains, the weather suddenly turned. The sky turned dark, and the wind started howling. Fate had other plans. Coming to a particularly tricky part of the trail, his snowmobile veered off course and he was thrown off.
You all right? You all right? Hold on.
He ended up under the machine. It was a moment full of chaos and horror, a moment nobody was ready for. On January 2, 2023, at around 2 p.m., the Wasatch County 911 Center received a call that sent shivers down their spine. A snowmobile accident had occurred in the Mill Hollow area, and the caller had reported that it was serious. Search and rescue teams, along with law enforcement officers from the Wasatch County Sheriff's Office, Utah State Parks, and the U.S. Forest Service immediately rushed to the scene of the accident. When they arrived, they found a tragic scene. The snowmobile lay on its side, crushed and broken. The driver, 55-year-old Kenneth Block from Park City, Utah, was lying motionless under the weight of the machine. The rescue workers knew at once that the situation was dire. Despite their efforts, he was pronounced deceased at the scene from injuries sustained in the accident. News of Kenneth's death spread quickly, and his family and friends were left in shock and grief.
Involving a snow vehicle has taken the life of pro rally driver Ken Block, who died today in a snowmobile accident near his home in Utah.
The Wasatch County Sheriff's Office in Utah immediately launched an investigation into the condition of the snowmobile and the cause of the accident. The Wasatch County Sheriff's Office in Utah stated, Mr. Block was riding with a group but was alone when the accident occurred. The state medical examiner's office will determine the official cause of death. Hours before the tragic accident on Monday the 2nd of January, Block had shared photos on his Instagram story of his snowmobiles glistening in the snow, with a caption that warned of the treacherous condition of the snow. He called it sketchy snow and urged his followers to be careful on the slopes. He didn't know at the time that this message would eventually prove fatal to him himself. Ken's passing was not only a loss to his family and friends, but also the entire extreme sports community. He was a true icon, a pioneer, and an inspiration to many. He will be greatly missed, but his legacy will live on through his videos, his fans, and the impact he had on the industry. He was a true ambassador of the adrenaline-fueled lifestyle who lived every day as if it were his last. In a message on Instagram on Monday, Block's Hoonigan Racing team acknowledged his passing. It's with our deepest regrets that we can confirm that Ken Block passed away in a snowmobile accident today. Ken was a visionary, a pioneer, and an icon, and most importantly, a father and husband. He will be incredibly missed, it said. On Tuesday morning, tributes to the superstar were pouring in from all over his platforms. A Facebook user wrote, Ken was indeed an idol and inspiration for me, getting me into rally. I've never been hit so hard by someone's passing. Vaughn Gittin Jr., a friend of Block and a fellow drift trader, remarked, I will forever cherish the almost 20 years of friendship and fun all over the world we shared enjoying our passions. I will forever be grateful for the constant inspiration, opportunities, and advice you offered. Thank you for what you brought to the world that created so many smiles and inspired masses, all while being a badass dad. Love and respect to the entire Block family. Also, a YouTube commenter expressed his feeling by writing, I never understood the draw to action sports until watching one of his videos. He was the draw. His YouTube channel, with more than 2 million subscribers, reflected his larger-than-life personality and his unstoppable passion for the sport. He shared his thrilling adventures and behind-the-scenes footage with the world, driving America's burgeoning appreciation for motorsports. An homage to Block was also given by Tanner Faust, who stated, What an incredible person to learn from, battle with, and admire over the last 2 decades. Ken's influence on the automotive world cannot be quantified. In addition to pioneering a roadmap for the rest of us to follow in the marketing of motorsport, Ken Block was above all else a devoted family man. My heart and prayers go out to Lucy and the kids. Ken Block's legacy is set to continue through the rally racing success of his family. His 16-year-old daughter Leah has been following in her father's footsteps and competing in Hoonigan racing since 11, showcasing her skills and passion for the sport. His wife Lucy has also joined the racing scene and made her all-wheel drive rally debut this year, keeping the Block family's name and legacy alive in the world of rally racing. But Ken Block will always live on through his videos, the countless fans he inspired, and his family, who continue to carry on his passion for the sport. He will always be remembered as a true legend in the industry, and his contribution to the sport will never be forgotten. If you have followed this story to this point, I would like to say a big thank you. If you like this kind of story, don't forget to hit the like button and comment below. If you're interested in this type of content, please click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you will be notified when another video is posted. Until next time, be cautious and don't ever lose your sense of wonder.